The environment has become...
What we're saying is have a heart.
We've got to be able to regenerate our
There'll
economy.
be people who are kind, people who are cruel, but that's life. You can be bigoted about pigeons. I'm fine with that.
What's wrong with Singaporeans?
But I'd like to get more personal now, to get into how one copes with living with depression. And we are thankful that Junainah is courageous enough to join us today. Junainah has been suffering from depression for 16 years. And for 10 years, she did not want to come forward. Junainah, perhaps you can share with us your experience.
Well, it's not that it's not that I didn't look up for helps. The thing is that I myself can't understand what's wrong or what's going on with me. I thought that it's some sort of like it's a normal, people cries, people get worried, right? Yeah. So when things doesn't go that, I can sense that there's something wrong with me. When I keep on thinking, when I keep on thinking, try to find out why I cry most of the time. Because I've been crying non-stop for almost two years. You see? And I can understand myself as to why that I feel very uneasy, and then I like to isolate myself. I lost to do the things that I really love to do. For example, like gardening, cooking, going out with friends. Yeah, I just love to isolate myself.
But why did you allow it to go on and on without seeking proper medical help? You may have spoken to your friends and all that, but you suffered under this for 10 years.
Yeah, of course, there's always a reason behind it as to why we got depressed, right? So it's in my case, like I was, this incident happened in my family, so like just between my sibling. I love my siblings so much, you see? Because why? Because I was brought up by a single parent. I was 3 when my father passed away. So I've seen that my mom was really uneducated, right? Brought me up. She struggled, brought me up. And then my father left 8 of us, and I'm the youngest one. When I'm 3, I'm the youngest one. So I can see how my mom struggled to brought us, you see. So I grew closer with my siblings, and my only brothers. I have 2 brothers that are some sort like taking place as in the form of my father. That's how I showered a lot of my love to my brother.
How did you feel? You in the lowest moments that you suffered, how did you feel?
Okay, you mean you're saying it's about my lowest point?
Yeah,
okay. At my lowest point, right, I couldn't solve anything, right? So I always think a good way how to die. Yeah. Because during that point, right, I found that my life is hopeless, worthless, nothing to look forward.
But you also cried for 2 years.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about it?
Well, back to my story, like as I said, I'm very close to my sibling and I love them so much, right? So I help them, whatever they want. I just can never say no when they ask me help, right? So and that's one day that's happened that they just give me some sort of like a cold shoulder towards me, and slowly that relationships is drifted up, and I don't know as to why. I don't know, actually until now I don't know the reason as to why I've been rejected or maybe forsaken from that. I don't know why. So it's very sad, it's very sad. I used to, it's very sad that I didn't have that love back, and then I was being put aside, abandoned, something like, abandoned in forest, yeah. So I was left alone here.
So how have you come out of your depression?
Come out of my depression? I can say that yes, because to me that I can find love anywhere. It doesn't mean that not necessary for me to find love with my siblings. I can find love with any of my friends.
But now you're helping others.
Correct, yeah. So due to what I've been through, right? So I want how the people help me, especially my counselors, my psychiatrist and my psychologist help me, right? So that's how I want to help them out. I'm doing the same method as how they help me, that's how I'm going to adapt to my peers.
Were you ever ashamed of your condition?
Yeah, at once when I was diagnosed as a major depressions, and I don't know what it is, right? And then when doctor says that it's a kind of mental illness, it does affect your mental, is it? So straight away I'm thinking that I'm mad. That's the first words come out of me. Yeah, I'm quite in a daze at that moment, and I just imagine that to be warded in psychiatric ward is not that very good places at all. Yeah, and facing those discriminations is part of it.
What sort
I
of
just don't know.
discrimination? How were
Yeah.
you discriminated?
Yeah, I've been heard saying that for someone, right, say that my own sibling says that when another sibling of mine asking how am I, this and that, right, my own sister says that I'm mad, I'm this, so I heard from it. So they label me.
So how did you feel?
I feel disappointed as to why that my own flesh and blood had labeled me that. Of course I feel so disappointed.